Oh boy, now this show was nostalgic. I remember watching Totally Spies all the time when I was a kid. If you're not aware, it's about 3 teenage girls named Sam, Clover, and Alex who live double lives as both high schoolers and spies for WHOOP, the World Organization of Human Protection. It was pretty popular as it lasted for 12 years, and maybe it's because it could appeal to both girls and boys. Girls could get into the teenage lingo and drama, while boys could enjoy the gadgets and adventure. And of course, plenty of crossovers. Boys can like the teen stuff and girls like the spy stuff. I know. The spy stuff is just the reason I liked it. That said, I haven't really gone back to it in a long time. I didn't watch through the whole series. I stopped sometime in the mid-2000s, and I did watch one episode not long after it showed up on Netflix, but that was it. This seemed destined to be a show I watched as a kid, but don't need to revisit as an adult. Or does it? Let's see if this Halloween episode, simply titled Halloween, is good enough to remember why I liked it so much. It starts in a gated community where in the sewers something lime green starts bubbling. We then go to Beverly Hills High School on Halloween night where a dance is going on. My god, there is no way that guy's face would fit in that mask. That's an actual mutant fly man. God damn it, Jeff Goldblum, what have you done this time?
I'm totally psyched for tonight. Our first Halloween handing out candy at our own house.
What are you talking about? It's 10:30 at night. Shouldn't trick-or-treating be over? Wait, 10:30 a.m.? It's the morning? Then why is the moon out?
On the one night of the year we can get free candy, you want to give it away?
Hey Alex, is that a banana as your costume, or are you just happy to see me? Boo! I've been doing reviews for 2 weeks straight, and I'm being hunted by the demented side of my personality that has taken shape of a shitty mockbuster. Fuck you! Clover is interested in a boy, but Mandy comes by to torture them.
Looks like Discount Costume Mart had a clearance sale.
Mandy is the worst character Jennifer Hale has ever played. Sam rips her costume, but more importantly, Clover is told by her mother she is going to have to babysit her mother's friend Chucky that night, and makes the other two help.
What about trick-or-treating?
How old are you? Just gonna say it, this is straight up kidnapping. Jerry is going on his first Halloween party and needs help finding a costume. So yeah, there's no mission. He's just a dick.
Guys usually go with something scary, like a monster or a ghost.
That's sexist, Sam. And after getting some loser candy, they are sent back.
Clover!
Vice Admiral Hodo? Mandy followed them because she's just a straight up caricature of a bully, and after unsuccessfully trying to summon a ghost, you know, like you do, she decides to take matters into her own hands. But the coffee gets into the sewer and causes more of the green bubbling, which then kills Chucky's mom. So Chucky's a little annoying bastard who I automatically want to see get eaten, but him and Alex bond over trick-or-treating. However, no one else seems to be out, and no one else is answering the doors.
I'll show them sunny side up. No! My mom said he can't tell me what to do.
The hell kind of thing is that to say to your kid? Hey son, don't listen to the babysitter. The sky lights up with green lightning as apparently this neighborhood was built on an ancient burial place, and given that I've seen Poltergeist, that means haunting. I'll admit, I am kind of invested, especially when creepy stuff starts happening, like a shadow in the window and the phone ringing and no one being there.
Hello?
7 days.
It's cliche, but there is some atmosphere. Of course, it just turns out to be Mandy, but she didn't do the phone.
Listen, I don't know who this is, but
I know where you are.
Oh shit, we're entering Scream territory. If this ends with murder, it'll be the best thing I reviewed so far. Then, of course, the zombies show up. Man, this went from 0 to 100 in a fucking millisecond.
the transmissions were at a frequency of 666 gigahertz, which means those things are from another dimension.
No, that means they're from hell, honey.
Time to call the J-Man.
Yo, Ice J in the house!
That's racist, Jerry. He doesn't believe them because he's a terrible boss, so I guess they're on their own. The editing in the scene is really bad, by the way.
Sammy! I can't believe you risked your life for Mandy! Well, she's human too, I think.
Thankfully, that loser candy turns out to be Gadget as Clover's candy corn explodes. What if she ate it? Sam's bubblegum can blow up to a huge size, which is literally a Wonka invention, and they manage to get out of the house, carrying an unconscious Mandy. They see that she was the one who summoned the zombies? Thought she was aiming for ghosts, but whatever. They also realize something very disturbing.
Hey, that's Chucky's mom!
You're right. Maybe all these ghouls are the other residents of Vista Verde Estate.
Wow, I was not expecting that, but good on you, Totally Spies, for having the balls to kill innocent people. Alex's gadget gives them a distraction as Jerry realizes his mistake and helps them out. Well, actually not, he just sort of tells them to keep an eye on Mandy. Useless. The demons call all the zombies back, but unfortunately they took Clover and Chucky, so the other two dress as zombies. Good job on that makeup on such short notice, but then again, they are teenage girls, so I'll let it slide. Oh well, no big loss. He comes back as a zombie, and even though Sam and Alex try to fight, Clover is changed as well.
You released me from my subterranean prison, and you shall be rewarded.
Did she? I mean, wasn't the spirit juice bubbling at the beginning before she tried the summoning? She's turned into a zombie as they run back to the surface.
Jerry, can I reverse the vortex's polarity with my X powder?
I'm afraid not. It's just too powerful. Hold on, Spies. We're coming to get you.
Too little, too late. Clover's dead, so the series is over.
Perfect.
I completely forgot they could do that. So Sam just straight up electrocutes it to death, turning everything back to normal. Yeah, I was hoping they were all dead, but I guess it is a kid's show, so fine.
I am your master. I demand total obedience. Stay where you are.
So a demon from the underworld was defeated by a broken electric wire. Well, at least we know we're safe if that ever happens. So everyone's returned, Jerry did absolutely nothing, and Mandy is pissed off.
Mom, it's true.
Zombified ghouls? Swirling vortexes? I've had just about enough of your ridiculous stories, young man.
You saw it! You were changed back before it blew up, you ran out of there, you saw the demon. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you say?
We say we're glad Halloween only comes once a year.
This may be the first episode we've talked about that fails as an episode as its own series, but it's a pretty decent Halloween episode. There's some good atmosphere in this. I like the build-up, the story, well, not always well written, is pretty spooky. I mean, it has a vortex that turns you into zombies. That alone is pretty awesome. So just judging it on the Halloween factor, it's pretty solid. But as a Totally Spies episode, it's kind of lame. There's barely any gadgets, and the gadgets they have kinda suck. There's not much spy shit, and Jerry is completely incompetent. I do remember other episodes being at least more heavy on the spy stuff, and that's what I liked about it. As is, the episode gets a 4 out of 10, not enough spy stuff, and too much Mandy and Chucky. But the Halloween factor gets a 7. So yeah, I don't think this is a fair representation of the show. For all its corniness, it was usually more focused on this action spy element. But if there's one show that can be both great as its own thing and as a Halloween episode, it's Wizards of Waverly Place, and we'll talk about that show tomorrow. See you then.